Let me see. Okay.
And we're back in the green forest.
It was called Top Skater.
Top skater.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back
Beep,
here
beep.
right now before the island
Yeah, even
blows up with you on it.
that is how Shadow was introduced in Sonic Boom. Eggman's like he's only the most second popular character in canon,
Yeah.
and he's so cool and edgy.
Okay. So I do have to say something. That is actually kind of a neat transition there. Like that transition actually made sense.
I like
Also,
how
the music cut in right when right at the right perfect spot.
I like how even Shadow was just like, oh shit.
Yes. Well, I don't think he wants to get blown up either. So, you know, it's kind of important.
And Shadow just exits stage left. Like,
And I missed the continue point. Kind of important.
I really don't get how that works. Like,
Well,
okay,
how what works?
so Sonic stage is forest, whereas Shadow's is jungle.
I really don't think they thought about anything other than the thematic difference. They just like, oh, color, wooded area.
There's not really like the big difference between a jungle and forest is like climate, but that's pretty important.
Yep. I don't know. This kind of looks like a jungle to me.
Nope,
Gonna
it's
be
a
honest.
It's clearly a forest.
What's the difference? It looks like a jungle to me. It looks like some
Jungles
kind
are-
of South American location.
Yeah, but it's called White Forest.
Yeah, because it's called White Forest. That doesn't mean that it's not a jungle. Especially since we clearly know that the game has already conflicted two things as to begin with. Oh, is this a secret passageway? I don't think I've ever actually taken this. And I don't think I'm ever going to take it again because fuck that.
Yeah, it's a jungle.
The jungle.
It's a jungle forest. I believe it would be a rain forest.
In the jungle, there's more things that can eat your face. That is true. There don't seem to be any actual animals in this forest, jungle, wooded area. This colored, wooded area.
Fungle.
Now, fungle's a whole nother thing.
I'm trying to like successfully combine forest and jungle.
Orungle? Jafforngle? No.
Like jean shorts.
Say what? I don't think there's a word for that. That's probably the name of the episode, though.
What, jorts?
No, fungal.
I'm genuinely thinking about it now.
Only spelled jungle, but with an F. That's what I think the episode name is going to be.
I sure hate when I get stuck in a jungle and for some reason I end up bungee jumping, bouncing off springs. God, I fucking hate jungle springs.
I'm suddenly grinding, and suddenly I'm not. Okay.
Like Tarzan, the Disney movie.
You know, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna die. I missed the stupid falling platform section. That is a part I used to die on all the time, so I'm not surprised there.
Like, it's weird, because I remember in an interview for the movie, the lead animator, so it was just like, yeah, I based it on watching my son grind on rollerblades. It's like, how does that even work in a jungle? Why would that even be a thing?
Because 2000s? Clearly.
Especially barefoot.
I did the exact same stupid thing again. Ugh. Hate this stage sometimes.
Would that not just fuck up your feet?
Apparently his feet are really tough anyway because he's walking around barefoot all the time. In a jungle.
Fucking Tarzan.
Yeah.
probably just one of those things the animators are just like, well, we want to do something kind of cool, but how do you make Tarzan cool? Oh, I know, let's make him extreme.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, when I saw the movie, the grinding sections were kind of neat, so I didn't have an inherent problem with it at the time that I watched it, I guess.
Barely made it.
Me neither, but now that I'm an adult and I think about it, it's like, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's kind of fridge logic now.
But I do that with a lot of shows I watch.
Yep.
Watched as a child.
And everything exploded.
Kind of like how they spend the entirety of Turtles Forever kind of like making fun of the TV show Turtles.
Honestly, I think that was done with love. Like, I don't think that they meant to, like, just hate on it.
This place sure feels
Also, suddenly Knuckles is in
time to lose.
a place.
I have to hurry and find the master.
A Halloween themed mountain for some reason.
Yes, why? Who cares?
Knuckles just looks drunk. Oh my god, tripping. Fucking tripping balls.
Well, he does seem a little too laid back most of the time, so, especially in this game.
Must be that emerald dust.
Yep.
But I don't know. I feel like at first I would say the making fun of the cartoon turtles was like okay at first, and then it's like okay, well we get it.
Yep. You know what time it is? It's time to save April. But first, it's time to beat up Omochao.
So we can set our clocks to how she when she gets kidnapped. It's like holy shit, she only gets.
I got some distance on that one. That's awesome.
I actually looked it up to see if somebody had done an account for it, and April got kidnapped like 10 times throughout the series. Like, come on, that's not that.
I think it was just the fact that it was absurd. That would be my assumption. When she would get kidnapped.
Of course she gets kidnapped. She's the one person who can't actually fight.
True.
In that continuity.
Yeah, in that continuity. Later on, she actually learns how to fight, and that's kind of neat. But let's see here. I'm not even close to a crystal yet.
I should go tell Matt and be like, hey. You know,
This area is way too freaking big.
Ask Matt if he wants to watch some Sonic Adventure 2. Favorite stage.
Oh god, that's just cold.
That's okay, he gets mad about everything.
That's true.
And if you're watching, Matt, you do.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. That's kind of a thing you do. I am getting my shit wrecked by a train. Too bad I can't suplex it.
Not in this game.
Not in this game.
Maybe they'll add it into the FF7.
That would be ridiculous.
For some reason, Tifa suplexes a train.
I don't even see how that could possibly happen.
Me neither, but you know.
Uh-huh. Tells time. Thank you, I guess?
What is a clock?
For $500?
There's something we should play.
Jeopardy?
Yeah, I think we'd be terrible at it.
Oh my god. I don't even want to imagine that one. Oh, hey, here we go.
It's close to more left.
Like I made that joke about the sexy video game men and having our moms rate them, and somebody was like, actually, yeah, it's actually kind of an amusing idea. You should totally do.
Do what now?
The have our moms rank the quote unquote sexy video game men of the last like 10 years.
I don't think I would get very useful information from my mom if I asked her that question. She's not that into video games.
I think my mom would probably play along.
She's probably played all 5 games recently, if that. Like she actually used to play Mortal Kombat though, so you know.
I know my mom's type, so I pretty much know what to expect from her.
I picked up a cat.
Obviously, a cat would be on a spooky hill,
A cat is fine too.
because witches or something, I guess.
Except it's not the right kind of cat. It's like a leopard or something.
Look, are you saying like witches just can't have any kind of cat they want? It doesn't have to specifically be one cat. That's witch racing.
That's witchist?
This is witchist.
Witchist. Okay. Your mom brought you Wolfenstein 3D? That's like the coolest mom ever. Did she even know what Wolfenstein 3D was?
If that, she was probably just like, yeah, shooting Nazis seems like a good wholesome activity.
Yeah. Like, that's not a game I could imagine a mom getting a kid normally. We're gonna be on this stage a while, guys.
See, I got a Nintendo because, well, initially my mom actually didn't want us to get a Nintendo. She's just like, it'll rock the brands. How true that was, but
Say what now?
my mom was one of the
She beat it.
playing video games will rot your brains.
Oh.
And then she played Duck Hunt, and she's just like, it was awesome.
Yep. Well, see, my mom, she didn't hate us playing video games, but there was a certain limit on what type of games we could play. And also, for a while, because I had horrible grades when I was a kid, I could only play during the weekends. I got by.
My mom was my mom's style of parenting was just like, just don't die.
Yep.
So
I wouldn't say I was sheltered, but there were definitely some restrictions.
I generally kind of got to play whatever I felt like playing.
Yeah. Like you're talking about Doom. I didn't get to play Doom till it came out on the PlayStation.
Final Doom.
No, not even Final Doom. Like the early, there was actually 2 versions of it on the PlayStation. I played the first one.
I thought that was just Final Doom.
Nope, Final Doom came later. And I am lost.
One thing I do notice, my mom is not a huge fan of blood, either digital or real.
Yeah, I have a limit. We just put it that way. And my mom's not a big fan of that either. In anything. It really depends for her.
Sad-eyed.
But she absolutely loves the Avengers movies, so that's the thing.
Yeah, my mom was like, yeah, Chris Hemsworth is hot for a blonde white guy.
Sad pumpkin? This looks like a sad pumpkin, but from Pumpkin Mountain you can see. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Given my my mixed heritage, anybody could probably guess what my mom was typing.
Oh,
As
the
as
other
Joe
sad,
Brothers.
the other sad pumpkin.
One more left.
You do something bad, this might happen. That's not a hint. That's not a hint.
You get hit by a train, you get stuck on a cursed mountain, you go to church.
And honestly, when you're talking about Five Nights at Freddy, that's kind of why I don't like that game very much. It pretty much is just about jump scares, and I'm not that big into horror to begin with. So,
Yeah.
Here goes Train Mountain. So I guess I'm in the right place.
I am not terribly interested in most horror game gear. It's just like, for starters, I don't really care much for the first-person horror games. It's like I like to be able to see what's around me,
Yeah,
because otherwise it just leads to the game being like, "Ooh, there's something behind you now," but you didn't know that.
and that's what
Because-
happens. Under the tombstone far away. Really? What? Which tombstone? What tombstone? There's like a bazillion tombstones.
Games like, by the way, look
Yes.
for the tombstone in this graveyard.
Of course, this isn't as bad as some of the hints we'd get later, where it would actually tell you like the opposite of where things were.
Oh, giving you the Castlevania 2 treatment.
That's a fair point move. I think that's why I enjoy playing No Man's Sky, even though it's rather simple.
Yeah, I ended up scaring the shit out of myself playing a Silent Hill Downfall just because I kept psyching myself out.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun with Doom. Like, that's probably one of the few horror, even remotely horror-themed games that I actually got into.
Are you talking about classic Doom or new Doom?
I'm talking about classic Doom. I've not played New Doom, so I can't comment on that one yet. It looks fun, I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet.
For me, it was fun for like the first level, but after. Like,
Yeah. I like the idea that the hero, the protagonist, doesn't give a shit about what's actually happening in the game.
He's just really fucking mad.
Yeah, every time somebody tries to explain what's happening, he shuts them up. It's great. Yeah, I know, you've told me.
Like if I played it again, I would have to do it in very short bursts, like maybe one level at a time, every couple weeks.
I could see that. I'm
Isn't there like
annoyed.
I was gonna say, isn't there a 10 minute limit?
No, there isn't. Not in this game. This is where that time limit started to go away.
Because I realized
I
like,
don't care, Omochao.
Yeah, we have levels that are huge and we have to find tiny rocks in them.
Yep. Tiny green rocks that are sometimes not even visible. All I know is it's near Ghost Train Mountain, which is where I am. There's some sort of tombstone that's far away. Yeah, that's all I got. The character you play in Doom is somebody playing Doom. Yeah, I could see that. I can imagine playing Doom and not giving a shit about the story.
Well, from what I gather, is he cares, but like since silent protagonist is kind of the thing, he's just kind of like whatever.
Well, no, there's a couple of instances where he deliberately shuts off any instance to, reference to the story. Somebody starts talking about what he needs to do, he destroys the screen. There's another thing that tries to explain what the situation is, and he ignores that. So he's pretty much anti-story.
I just remember, like at the start, like the scientist dude trying to explain his reasoning, and Doom guy's just like punches the elevator. It's like, okay, let's go.
Yep. I've been all over this frickin' train area. I don't think it's actually telling me the truth.
Find another TV.
The TVs are all. I've used too many TVs. They're all blanked out now.
Wait, they actually stopped giving you hints?
Yeah, they actually stopped giving you hints after a while. They give you 3.
That's very dumb.
Yep, I think this is why Kieran hates the knuckle stages in this game.
Well, he hates the music too, bro.
I'm actually okay with the music.
I don't like Pumpkin Hill, but
Yeah, Pumpkin Hills. But see, it's also the most obnoxious stage in the game, so that's not surprising.
I like Death Chamber. I like Kick the Rock.
Yep. Don't let it hit you, move.
Yeah, I like Meteor Hit too.
Yes.
I mostly just like how all of Knuckles stage is not really rapping or anything. It's just some dude fucking talking.
Yeah, he's just talking.
Yeah,
That's a fair point.
Doom Guy's reaction at the beginning of the game was pretty much my reaction to being a similar scenario.
This is Pumpkin Mountain. Thank you for that information. That's not useful information, but thank you.
Granted, I would be an amazing protagonist.
Here we go. I figured it out. Faraway Tombstone.
Especially with in any game with a dialogue wheel.
Yep. Let's see. How much time did we blow on that episode?
Most of it.
I have to
Pretty
try
much the
harder.
entire episode, yes. Actually, I think that'll be the next episode right there.
Rank E.
Right? No shit! Oh, man. In any case, next time on Radical Bromance, I'm actually not sure what the next stage even is. Something's going to happen. That much I'm sure of. We continue the hero game.